today's gaming news, the RaiderZ release date is announced, we get new videos for Grand Theft Auto 5 and Crysis 3, The Walking Dead Episode 5 launches next week, and nominees for this year's VGAs are revealed. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is Thursday, November the 15th, and my name is Force, here with today's gaming news. First up today, we've got a release date for the upcoming action MMO RaiderZ. RaiderZ is an upcoming free-to-play action MMORPG from Perfect World Entertainment. The game brings the Monster Hunter experience to PC and MMO form with action-focused combat and larger-than-life boss battles. It was announced today that RaiderZ will be launching free of charge on November 20th with planned future updates in the works. RaiderZ is sort of a mix between Terra and Monster Hunter. It's got a lot of that action combat that you see in Terra, and it's got the fight giant monsters that you expect from a Monster Hunter game. The good thing about this one, though, is that it's free to play. I don't think it would necessarily hold my interest for very long. In fact, besides the first 40 video that I did, I haven't touched the game since. But if you like this type of MMO, it's a free one, so give it a shot. Next up in news, we've got two videos, one for Grand Theft Auto 5 and another for Crysis 3. Grand Theft Auto 5's second trailer was released yesterday, showing off bits of gameplay footage and story beats from the upcoming title. GTA 5 will feature three main characters and takes place in Los Santos in the largest open world Rockstar has ever built. A 6-minute gameplay video for Crysis 3 was also released yesterday, consisting of alpha footage set in an overgrown, conflict-ridden New York. Both games are expected to launch in the first half of 2013. Moving on, The Walking Dead Episode 5 is being released next week, which means an end of my wonderfully popular playthrough series. The season finale of Telltale Games' The Walking Dead will be available on November 20th on PSN in North America and on the 21st in Europe, along with the Xbox, PC, Mac, and iOS versions. This fifth episode, subtitled No Time Left, wraps up the current story of Lee, Clementine, and the remaining survivors. Telltale has hinted at a second game to follow, which should be expected given the success of the first. For those of you who are fans of my Walking Dead playthrough series, I'm going to try to be a bit more on the ball this time when it comes to releasing those videos. I mean, it's a lot of fun and I enjoy doing them, so there's really no excuse for me to wait any longer than I should. So expect those videos shortly after the release on PC. And last up in news today, this year's nominees for the VGAs have been revealed. Spike TV has revealed a list of nominees for this year's Video Game Awards show taking place on Friday, December 7th. Up for Game of the Year is Assassin's Creed 3, Dishonored, Journey, Mass Effect 3, and The Walking Dead. Other categories include Studio of the Year, Game of the Year per platform, Best Game per genre, Best Song, Score, Graphics, and more. Voting can be done right now on the official VGA website. That's a pretty interesting list when it comes to Game of the Year. I've played pretty much all of them with the exception of Assassin's Creed 3 because it's not out on PC yet. And of that list, I don't know which I would pick for Game of the Year. I really like The Walking Dead, but is it Game of the Year? In my opinion, it's probably the best storyline that I've played through in quite a while, but I'm not sure about the Game of the Year title. Honestly, for now, I would say Borderlands 2 has been the game that I've enjoyed the most this year, and I think I've spent the most time with. But that's just my opinion. I want to know from you guys today what you think the Game of the Year is so far, barring any recent releases, because obviously Black Ops 2 isn't showing up on this list. But what do you think? Out of the games released so far this year, which have you enjoyed the most? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And no, it doesn't have to be a game included on that list, because as we all know, what does Spike TV know about video games? Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of the Force Feed. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please be sure to subscribe. Once again, this has been Force, and you've just been Force Fed. I mean, come on, look at some of these list of categories. And where the hell is Video Game News Show Host of the Year? I mean, how is that not even an option? Oh, because I got that shit on lock.